A, please. Who will represent the group?
Sorry, my line is very bad at the moment. Hi, Kelvin here. I would like to do the presentation for Group 1A, but it's just that I'm having problem with my line at the moment. So if you don't mind to give me maybe about 5 minutes, I just need to check on everything. All right, thank you.
For sure. Please take your time.
Hi, can everybody see me, hear me?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Is it, sorry, is it, I open it up without asking permission. Is it okay for me to kick off the afternoon with this presentation?
It's okay.
So can I start or should we wait for the others?
No, you can start. You may start. Okay.
All right. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kelvin. I'm a coach from Sarawak here in Malaysia. Okay, this is the microcycle training program, which I've designed based on my athlete. His name is Richie. Uh, okay, for Richie, just some background about him that he has never been involved in any athletic fields prior to this. He joined because last year he was elected to represent his school for an event. So from that day onwards, he began to have some interest in the track and field events. So prior to that, now that he is 16 years old, before that, when he was much younger, he was active in athletics, but he stopped when he turned 12. And now at 16, he wished to come back into training. So basically, what I'm giving him is the GP, general preparation. Okay. So his event that he wished to participate in for this year, inter-school event here in Sarawak, is 100 meter. Last year, according to him, he did a 13:02. So his goal for this year is to further improve by shaving off 1 second of his timing. So based on my observation on Richie, he is actually quite, he has the strength well in on medium level. He has the speed and the endurance because after conducting several endurance tests, I can see that he has the endurance. However, he is slightly lacking in technique and mental. He is easily, how do I put this? He's not prepared when it comes to event. Agility and flexibility is of medium range actually. So what I plan out for him is that every day we make it a must under our club to have that each and every athlete to perform to roll their muscles prior to any of the program for that afternoon. And for everybody's information, Richie's program is just in the afternoon because he is in school. Therefore, he could not commit to any morning session. So On day one, which is focused on coordination, they would do a 50-meter workout, which involve walking lunges, lateral single leg hop, broad jump, single leg bound, and striding. The objective of this workout is to prepare his lower leg muscle for the program for that afternoon. So the program for Monday is focusing on coordination. It uses the mini band. So we have like banded Ali shuffle, banded high knee, banded triple switch, banded toe tap, hip opener, lunges switch, single leg jump, and staircase jump, which he needs to do about 5 times. And for the rest of the program, he needs to do a minute each for 4 sets. So the reason why this program was designed for him was basically the student suffers from imbalance. He depends so much on his dominant leg. So through this exercise, I try to help him to use both sides of his leg. So at the end of the program, we have some cooling down. So on day 2, it's the speed program. So on day 2, we do a mini band march, which focus on the front, back, and side movement. Then which he needs to do for 80-meter and uh, and a release at the end of the mini band march. They would need to do release. They need to run. So once they're done with the mini band march, it'll follow up with sprinters drill. Okay, it includes angling, 45 degrees, 90 degrees, double switch, and straight leg bound. The objective of the training is again to prepare their leg, the lower half for the intensive speed program, which include the flying 30s. I'm sorry, I did not put flying 30s, which they need to do about 5 times. So there'll be a rest of about 2 minutes in between each set. Then once they're done with that, he gets to do back to back of 50-meter times by 8. Then another round of 100-meter times by 6. So in between the 50-meter and the 100-meter, he would rest for 10 minutes. Now, I don't have any program set on Wednesday because most of the athletes here, they are tied with the school activities on Wednesday. Therefore, we do not conduct any training on that particular day. But as they come back, I start off again with strength and conditioning. The warm-up session include 80-meter fast jog, which I time at 3 minutes. They have to complete 800-meter fast jog, which they have to complete in a certain time. Sometimes I put at 3 minutes. Then the standing stability. This is to enable them to be sure that both legs are balanced. Okay. Then wall sits to focus on wall sits and planks to focus on their core. So for day 4, even though it's strength and conditioning, I do not bring them over to the gym because based on my observation, Richie here does not have the upper body strength. So a minimum bar of 20 kg will be a struggle for him. So most of the program will be using the resistance band. So it included the banded hip thrust to work on the lower core, the thigh rock back for the hamstring. Okay, the banded shoulder press for the upper body, the banded deadlift for the back and glutes, and lateral band walk for the IT band. So they need to complete 12 reps of 4 sets. Then on day 5, we start off with the lunges switch, then followed by the drill. Okay, drill of ankling 45, 90, triple switch, straight leg bound. Okay, then we have a bit of the starting exercise where we get them I want them to be able to react fast upon hearing the gun being fired. So basically, it's one way to get them to be attuned, to pay attention to during competition. Now, the program on day 5 is focusing on endurance, whereas they have to do 120 meters, 180 meters twice, and 250 meter one time. Okay, so the rest in between is 12 minutes. The reason being to gradually build up their endurance. So on day 6, we normally would get them to rest. Then on day 7, okay, same form of exercise, wall hip motion exercise, then planks for the core and for the hip flexor. Then for body weight, it's on the HIIT, which includes squat jump, push up, calf raise, leg raise, glute bridge, burpee, kneel jump, and jumping lunges. This is to enable them to really build up the existing muscle. Okay. Then on day 8, again, it's endurance. So for endurance on day 8 is 400 meter, which he has to do twice. Then day 9 is the rest day. So the intensity from day 1 is considerably, it's labeled at medium. Day 2 is high, and it repeats day 4 medium, day 5 high. It is to enable them to fully recover before we're going on the next training session, basically. So I guess that's about it, what I can come up with. All right. Okay, that's about it from me.
Okay. Pak Ria, we have Mr. Ria here to give the evaluation of the give his comment.
Hello. Yes.
Pak Ria.
Hello, Coach Kevin.
If
Hello.
I go missing,
Can
I
you hear me?
apologize. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hi. Hello. Yes. Loud and
Hello.
clear. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to know about only one thing. You have given
Go ahead.
everyday roller foam. So
Yes. Correct.
will you consider it is as a relaxation or for warming up, or for what purpose you kept every day before every session almost?
Okay. The reason being is one way for them to prep the muscle, to prepare them for the workout, because prior to using roller foam, the athlete would complain about the IT band being so tight, that the groin area being painful. So I observed, by allowing them to use roller foam, it helps the muscle to somewhat prepare itself for the upcoming program, basically. So roller foam, we have it like prior to the training as part of the warm up. Then athletes who seem to be having some muscle sore at the end of the program, they too continue with the roller form. But based on what I can see nowadays with my athletes, most of them who actually did cooling down, we do PNF as part of our cooling down session, as well as some stretching. We noticed that they are less muscle soreness, less muscle injury than before. We noticed that if the athletes just come in, do the basic warming up without properly roll, they would complain to me during the training session that they have problem, especially in the IT band area as well as the groin. So that's why I included this in. Just for your info, I'm also an elderly athlete myself. So prior to that, my own coach has been advising us to do roller form, which actually does help minimize injury, especially at an older athlete like Bila.
I want to add one more thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. I've also experienced with my sprinters, roller form is like for both the things, right? It
Correct.
gives relaxation also, and at the same time it activate your muscles also. So it's really good. Roller form I have also experienced with my sprinters. Absolutely. Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, it works. It does work. That's why we're using it actually.
Yeah.
It's like a mandatory thing to have nowadays.
Yeah, it works both the ways, right?
Yes,
Right.
correct. Thank you so much for the input.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Anybody has any further question? I'd be more than happy to assist if I can help.
Okay, Kevin, I have one
Yes.
question.
Okay.
Regarding on day one, your training microcycle. So
Yes,
what
go
I
ahead.
have learned, when we're doing a microcycle, skill unit must come first before fitness unit. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you're doing the first session, the 50-meter workout, walking lunges, is it a skill or fitness unit?
This is basically okay for sprinter. What we need to look for sprinter, especially when it involves the movement, is that you need to have high knee. You need to follow it up with ankle lock or dorsiflexion. You need to have like strong muscle to lift you off the track. So it's about the technique. This one is not heavy. It's somewhat like a simple warm-up session for them, but I included technique into part of the warm-up session. Like even the walking lunges itself, it helps them to fully open up the hip while they are moving. So yes, I do include technique into this.
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem.
Can you scroll the program, please? I want to see the profile.
Profile. Not much on the profile though. Very simple. He is 16. He is of 16 years old. He just trained with me for a year or less. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
No problem.
Can you scroll down a bit?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Where to? Just tell me when to stop.
Because in this one you say that the athlete is lacking technique.
Correct.
So
yes.
in your program, where are the days that you have focused on technique? Is it technique is there all the days?
Well, like for example, in banded high knee, banded triple switch. Okay, these two, for example, on day one, it is to get the athletes to really get their knees up to move faster, to go against the resistant band, because for this particular exercises, we're using mini bands. So mini bands, as you know, it has different degree of resistance. So by doing something as simple as banded toe tap, for example, they would need to go against the, they need to move faster despite having weights at the end of their legs, and they do have to do it in with proper techniques, because what would happen is if they do not do it properly, I could see it from their form. So that's why I include technique into this training session. Okay, then even like strength and training, banded hip thrust, thigh rock back. Okay, as you know, sprinting, part of sprinting is to have a strong core to hold the upper body and to have the correct form and technique while running. So hip thrust, especially banded hip thrust, will help to build the muscle both on the front and the back of the core.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further question?
Some more question? Okay.
More question? If no question, maybe I can stop sharing.
Oh. Okay.
Sure, sure.
So wait a minute.
Okay, sure.
Okay, no other question. I try to take from Ibu Riastuti this session because we are going to the end of the session. So
Okay.
maybe Mr. Thomas or Mr. Nair will give some suggestion, or maybe Mr. Talha, please, about this training plan for the microcycle.
Sorry, Pak Arya. Mr.
Yeah.
Nair will be here at 2 o'clock
Okay,
because there is a meeting. And
maybe Mr. Thomas still wake up because he's in Paraguay.
the Zoom is still open, but I don't think he's here.
Okay, if no, anybody else want to give feedback for this program?
I have one more question. Is this a 7-day program or a 9 days one?
This is supposed to be a 9-day program with rest in between.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you.
This is sprint, right?
Excuse me?
This is sprint, right? 100
Yes,
meter?
correct.
Okay,
Excuse me?
so
Oh.
yeah, for me, I would like to take some whole evaluation. Maybe from the first day and second day, you start very good because you start with the coordination and speed. This is good for the beginning of the week. or
Thank
beginning
you.
of the microcycle. So the neuromuscular system and also nervous system is working very well in this period, the day number 1 and day number 2. But maybe we need one more coordination and technique in other days. Do you have
Okay.
any coordination and technique in other days after day number 1 and day number 2?
How I design it is basically coordination, speed, coordination day 1, speed day 2, strength and conditioning day 4.
Yeah, I know,
and,
but I'm looking
Oh.
looking for another coordination and speed.
No, I'm sorry. That's
Okay.
about it. Sorry.
Okay. Because according to the characteristic of sprint, speed and coordination must be very important. So that
Correct.
means maybe you can add one more coordination and speed training in another days. This will be helpful for your athlete. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
okay.
maybe in day number 5 and day number 7, for example. Then for the strength and conditioning, what do? Do you do it with the weight or you do the body weight?
I mix body weight and resistant band because I don't dare to. They don't have the upper strength yet, so that's why I haven't gone to the gym. Yeah.
Okay. So according to the windows opportunity of training, I think in the 16 years old athlete, you should start already with the technical lifting.
Okay.
Because in age 17 or age 19, you will start with the maximal strength. So
Okay.
better if in this age you will start to have the technical lifting, like how to lift the power clean and jack, how to lift the snatch. I think just lifting technique is not about the weight, but about the lifting technique.
All
Using
right.
you understand what I mean, yeah?
Yes, I do.
So the other, and maybe some core stability exercise is still needed here. So
Yes,
I think in the whole program between the load and recovery is good because you put 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1. But the problem is maybe the amount of the training means or training objective is still maybe need to be developed a little bit. Yeah, because when you don't lift anything in this age 16, maybe you are too late. Because when age number 17, you lift heavy, but the technique is not good. That's a big problem. Okay.
All right. Noted. Thank you so much. Terima kasih, Pak.
Yeah. Yeah, sama-sama. So I think this is just my feedback from me after I'm staying a little bit in the full situation. But in general, I'm happy because you gave the load and recovery is good enough. And also the method you gave in the endurance is also good for sprint, 120, 180. The problem maybe you can give the load, how many volume, how many recovery, and maybe just put it here. Yeah.
All right, will do.
Yeah. Okay. Please make a little bit accurate. Yeah, accurate with the load because the load is very important for that. Okay, I think. Yeah. Maybe any other question from other person? Maybe want to give some suggestion. Mr. Gironi, are you wake up or no?
Yes, Maria, I already asked the question just now.
Okay.
Mr. Gironi always see me training.
Okay then. Okay. So if no other feedback, maybe I give time to Ibu Ria to give evaluation paper to you because it's not evaluation about the written exam, but just course evaluation. Maybe Ibu Ria will share you in the chat box. Then you can open. You can give your idea, your feedback, your evaluation regarding this webinar. So then in the future, we will make a better program for you.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very much for Kelvin and
thank you so much
in the group 1A. Yeah, and thank you also for all. And Ibu Ria, please share the evaluation. So we can start with evaluation. Then after that, maybe we can proceed with this end of this seminar after Mr. Nair and Mr. Thomas join here. Ibu Ria.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Pak Ria. So I will share the evaluation form on the chat box. Also, I share it also on the WhatsApp group, but we prefer you do it now from the chat box. So then we will fill it, fill all the form. It's only one paper actually, and then send it back to us. The second please. Okay, just a second. Okay, I sent it already. So you may fill in the form and then send it back to either to the WhatsApp group or to the our ADC email address. So I will write down here the ADC email address. Then we will, after this, we will proceed your e-certificate. So the e-certificate only for the participants who fully attended course. Oh, you haven't received it, yeah? Have you received it?
No,
nothing
no.
yet.
Wait,
Nothing.
wait.
Are you sending email or on WhatsApp group?
Hello, Miss Ria. Hello, good afternoon, Miss Ria.
Hello.
Yes. Please kindly request an evaluation form.
It's in the chat box. You can see in the
Thank you. Receive with thank. Yeah. I see participant form. Thank you.
Do you receive it on the chat box? I also send it to WhatsApp group.
Ibu Buya, I have a question.
Yes, Pak Chironi.
Uh, is this evaluation form for overall session or for each presenter?
For organize for the course. The second. For both. For both, Pak. For this activity and the presenter as well. For
Okay,
both your evaluation.
Okay, thank you.
So this is the participant evaluation upon the activity and the presenters. And also, while you are filling the form, we would like to announce that ATC will do the survey and will spreading out the questionnaire to the ex-participants of the ADC Jakarta activity or webinar. So ADC would like to know that you really actively involved with the federation, especially with the athletic matters, athletics with the athletic matters. So we will send to the federation kind of survey, a questionnaire upon the ex-participants. Oh, to Ali Sharif. Okay, Ali. Okay, we'll send it to you. Ali, I also sent it to the WhatsApp group. But I send it here. Wait a minute. I also send it to the WhatsApp group so you can see it there.
Miss Ria, should we leave now?
Yeah, Mas Rasa.
I think we
wait,
still
wait.
have Mr. Thomas or Mr. Knight to give the last statement, maybe.
Because Mr. Knight.
Sorry. Good afternoon, Mr. Knight. Are you here? Or Mr. Thomas? Or Mr. Talal? Tidak ada yang berdia.
Tidak ada. Tak Thomas itu ada but I don't think he's here.
Okay. Okay, so since our lecturer is not monitored here and Mr. Thomas is online actually, but maybe he's to very early morning in Paraguay. So on behalf of World Athletic Area Development Center for South and Southeast Asia in Jakarta and Thailand, we would like to thank for you all for participate in this webinar or maybe just some workshop for you. And I hope that you can implement the knowledge and experience that Mr. Nair, Mr. Thomas, and Mr. Taher have given to you. And for sure, as Ms. Ria said, that we will make some survey in the member federation to ask about your activities. It's not only you, but some coaches, the other coaches who join the seminar activities in ADC. So we will, because we have the database of your name and everybody who joined the ADC, we want to ask this year regarding your activities in the federation or maybe in the chapter of the federation, province, or maybe in the district. So I hope that you are active in athletic and develop the performance or maybe develop the administration in the organization. So the ADC will be very happy to involve you again, maybe during the level 2 or maybe in the technical official also, because we opened this year and the course for the technical official and also the course for level 2, sprint and throw, and also lecturer course for level 2. So please make sure that you still in touch with the federation and also in touch with our activities. Maybe it's not only through the Zoom, but also maybe with the YouTube. If you're not invited, you can check the YouTube of ADC Jakarta. So you can give comment or you can just like or you just giving some notice that you are there. So maybe it's considered to be active and we will maybe invite you in the real or face-to-face activities on person. So I do hope that another 8 activities in ADC and 3 or 4 of them are on person in Thailand. So I hope I can invite 1 activities of you. So then you can you can ask your federation to make sure that you are in one of the activities in Thailand. So that's very important. So thank you very much again for your contribution and for ADC Jakarta staff, Ibu Ria, Pak Dwi, and Pak Adi. Thank you very much for make the activities running well. And I do hope you enjoy all the activities here and you can have some other activities later. Thank you very much and hope to see you again soon, not only in the seminar, but also maybe in the competition also.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Group photo first, please.
Thank you.
Yes, so please stay on your video mode. We will have a group photo. Okay, please stay on your video mode. Adi, if it is okay, you say finish, Pak Adi. So we are ready then.
Okay, finish, Ibu Ria.
Okay, it's finished. Okay, then thank you very much and see you again some other time.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
And-
you, madam.
And
See you
I'm still
later.
waiting, and we are
Thank
still
you very
waiting
much.
for the completed evaluation form. Okay, so you can send it later
Bye bye, everybody.
through
We-
the WhatsApp
excuse me,
group or
ma'am.
to the email.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
We have to write our name also. Excuse
No,
me.
no, no need.
Bye bye.
No need,
to
no
write.
need. No need to write the
Okay.
name.
Thank you, Aya. Thank you, Miss Priya. Thank you. Thank you, ADC
you.
Jakarta.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pak Ria. Thank you, Pak Dwi.
Bye.
Thank you, Bu Ria.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Pak
Kongmin.
Kongmin.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Rambutnya panjang, Pak Kongmin.
I'm
Rambut
waiting for your
panjang.
coffee.
Ya, kami
Ketemu Pak,
semua,
bawain.
Sir.
Thank you, thank you. Ted, how about Myanmar? Everything okay? He left.
Belum. Pak Ted.